In chapter 7 of my Amazon best-selling book, A Life Without Migraines, I talk about the choke point. See, the choke point is what I talk about when I talk about patients being candidates for upper cervical care or not. We are looking for, is this person a candidate for upper cervical care based on 3 criteria. We take computerized infrared thermography scans, which look for a misalignment in the upper neck that's going to cause dysfunction to the brainstem and the central nervous system. See, migraines are the #1 most common problem that occurs in the central nervous system. And secondly, when a misalignment occurs in the upper neck, it disrupts normal blood flow. When normal blood flow doesn't get to the brain, as you can imagine, this can cause some issues. This is our patients that present with migraine headaches and headaches behind the eye, in the back of the head. It almost feels like the migraine beats with their heart. This is a blood flow type of issue. And the third thing that can happen when we locate a misalignment in the upper neck is the cerebrospinal fluid in the brain and the spinal cord drain through the upper bone of the neck. It's actually like a drain in the bottom of your tub. And if this bone misaligns, it's almost like stopping that drain up with a stopper. The water can now not flow through. In the same way in the upper neck, the cerebrospinal fluid can't drain from the head and neck, which causes a pressure backup into the head itself. These are the patients that oftentimes present telling me that things get worse or symptoms get worse or magnified during weather issues, like when the weather fronts come through. And so the choke point, those 3 criteria, the cerebrospinal fluid, blood flow, and the brainstem actual pressure, these are the things we locate for candidates of upper cervical care. Now, if this is something you feel like you could be a candidate for, the only way for us to know is to run some particular testing that might identify you as a candidate for upper cervical specific care. I've set aside some time in my schedule for you. If this is something you have not explored and you're looking for all alternative options as it relates to getting rid of your migraines, I invite you to click the link above or below to schedule your time with me to where we can do a consultation complimentary to you to discuss if upper cervical care is something that you particularly could be a candidate for. Let's knock the choke point out and let's make sure that if it's there, we crush it out of the park and give you truly a life without migraines. I'm Dr. Grant Dennis with the Specific Chiropractic Centers.